A little more freedom for women in Saudi Arabia. A series of royal decrees now allows them to obtain passports, which would enable them to travel without the permission of a male guardian.
This is really a welcome step, which will translate into greater autonomy and greater agency and more parity for women in Saudi Arabia.
The decrees also give women more control over family matters, like the right to register childbirth, marriage, and divorce. And it makes clear that all citizens, regardless of gender, have the right to work.
While I don't want to diminish the importance of these changes for Saudi women, they are major, they are massive, they are important, and they're huge. At the same time, I mean, the authorities certainly are also trying to do this for public relations reasons so that they can make foreign investment in the country much more palatable for international firms.
Last year, as part of his big-picture reforms of Saudi Arabia, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman announced that women would be allowed to drive cars, internationally hailed as a huge step for women's rights. But shortly after, activists fighting for those exact reforms were arrested en masse, making it clear that reform for women's rights in Saudi Arabia would be slow. Riyadh has long been criticized for its guardianship system, where women require the consent of male guardians for any important decision in their lives.
There still remains a lot to be done, but it will translate into an easing of this guardianship system, which has been a stifling system on the daily lives of women in Saudi Arabia. And one of the most glaring examples or indicators of this has been the growing number of young women and girls who have been fleeing the kingdom in recent months, seeking asylum abroad, mainly because of a lack of protection inside the kingdom against domestic abuse, domestic violence, and the guardianship system overall.
Rights organizations praising the decision as fundamental, but also only a start.
It's really incumbent on the authorities not merely to make these announcements, but to follow through seriously on the ground.
The laws are changing. Next step is to implement them.